Alright, there we go. Wow. That actually took way less time than I thought. We gotta turn the game down a little, though. That'll probably be good. Okay. I haven't played this literally at all since last time, so hopefully I remember what we're doing. Right, the controls. Okay. Yeah, first hurdle. Okay. Just gotta adjust some OBS settings. Okay. There. Okay, Right, okay. We just got the armor key? Yeah, the armor key. Okay, there's like lots of spots we can use this, so might as well go check them out. There was a... Yeah, okay. Still getting used to the controls again. Hold on. One of these... There we go. Okay, let's take a look. Maybe the armor key can open up the door directly in front of me? Let's try. No. You know, they give me this map, but... Genuinely, I think it's better to, almost, like, make my own. Let's see. Is one at the end of this hallway? I think. Am I going the right way? Not at all. Nope. Other way. Certainly, all these things along the wall. Are those swords? Javelins? It's locked from the other side. Okay. We try more doors. I know that there was some stuff in that earlier hallway, so we could try downstairs. Maybe find some things down there. Hello, Pixelflora. We just started, so... And I'm already hearing things I don't like. God, I do not like those. How much inventory space do I have? Oh, I'm still holding the ink ribbons. That's good. Yeah, I don't like those. I don't like those at all. Okay, good. I was really hoping that guy would not stand up. Oh. Thunder. It was thunder. Oh my god. Okay. Yep, I'm feeling it again. I'm definitely feeling it again. Can I open this door? No. I know I killed that guy last time, but I am not trusting him. There we go. An ink ribbon. Nice. Ooh, a piano. Expensive looking grand piano. Oh, that's it? You're telling me Chris Redfield can't play piano? What's back here? Nothing? Anything? Nothing. Can I touch that? No? Strange that there's actually nothing back here. Is this like a door? Maybe? No? No, this corner is empty. Got it. Wooden counter made of oak. It gives off a pleasant aroma like fine wine. Yeah, it is really... Oh, wait, you know, I've only just remembered we can push things. Got it. Haha! What the fuck is that? Paper. Musical. Oh! Okay. So this is for the piano. It is not necessary to use this now. Okay. Thank you, Chris. Wait, maybe... Hold on. Opening it does something? Section of the music is missing, leaving only the beginning and the end of the... That is not... Oh, wait. I guess, yeah, the middle's been torn out, huh? I was about to say, that is not what I'm seeing, but... it's not necessarily how sheet music goes. Hello, Robert. Okay. What? Let's see. So I assume I'm gonna have to find the rest of the pages. Is this Moonlight Sonata? Is that what I'm seeing? Okay. Yeah, Moonlight Sonata. The aliasing on the model kind of made it look like it said Moonlight Sonate. But, you know, I was definitely willing to be wrong with how I was reading that. Okay, so looks like we've got a bit of a goal. So that's just the elevator we can't do anything with. Oh, nice. Emblem of a sword. Okay, can't really do anything with that then. Yeah, this is, typically my Halloween plans, if I don't have any others, is just streaming something spooky here if I have time. Almost didn't this year, genuinely. School's been a bit rough this past week. Midterms and all, you know? Let's see. So, main hall might have something for us. Yeah, it's pretty miserable right now, but it's alright. It's locked. That one's the helmet. Okay. God, I wish the map would just let me see which doors I can open. Yeah, it's... School's a bit, horrible. At least here in the US. I never had a very good time in school, but... Well, at least not till high school. Once I got to high school, you know, things kind of looked up. But I think a large... Oh! Hello! And he's contained, too. So I can safely shoot him to death. Wait, actually, I might not need to. Ooh. I do not like the sounds he makes. Chris, I am begging you. Hit him. I don't want to risk him getting out. Because I don't want to be in a room with one of these. Oh. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna use the gun. And die? There. God, that took so many shots. I hope that there's nothing back there. But, you know, I really don't want to take my chances with one of those things. They're fucking scary. Okay, that is glass under my own feet that I'm hearing. Okay, where have I ended up? Where is this? This is by the Crusher hallway. Got it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Looks like a shield emblem on this door, right? Old-fashioned lock that's rather... Oh, no, that just needs a rusty key. If they ever make one of those jump scare, it's all over. Yeah. Nope. 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 No thanks. I'm good, actually. Hang on one of them for an extra 10 seconds. There's a GameCube horror game that does a bunch of stuff like that. Eternal Darkness? We're gonna check back here. It just does stuff to randomly mess with the game. Hold on, there was something glowing back there. Is that something I can grab, or is it just light? It looks like it's just, like, light reflecting on something. There's nothing back here. The only thing I really know about Eternal Darkness is that it's, like, really collectible, as far as I can tell. Oh. Okay. Where is our nearest box? So... I know that that item box, the one that we were heading towards, that's the only way into it, I think, from here. We could head up the mansion stairs and then down, but I think that direction, it's like the handle's broken, right? Yeah. So the nearest box is the one we were just at. Got it. Cool. I'm gonna need the shotgun for that, and I'm also not going to need a bunch of random bullshit. There were like 3 zombies in that hallway. Also, we're gonna need to start refreshing on bullets soon. We're not doing so hot on them. I think it's this way? Yeah, it's this way. God. They scare the shit out of me every time. Let's see, from here... Is it straight ahead? Hold on. It's like one of the first doors over here. It's this one. You see, a side effect of taking a week off this game is that I don't remember anything. We've already been here! Where the fuck did another zombie come from? Hey, Karu. Oh my god! You know, I do have a Scream meant to stream, like, horror games like this. Wait a minute. Okay. Shotgun shells. You know what? We'll take the handgun medicine as well. That'll have to do. Other way around. I believe. Wait, maybe? Hold on. No. No. Okay, I hate these things. Oh, I hate those things so much. Also, I haven't forgotten the fact that the lady that was there is now not there. Wait a minute. Nope. Other way. Was it? Right? Yeah, it's like right before the dude. She's taking a break. It's fine. She'll return to being a dead body on the floor soon enough, I'm sure. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. God, the tank controls are still so unwieldy. Okay. Well, first things first. Oh. It only takes 6 shots. Got it. Well, we gotta make these count. I know they're back there. Huh. Knife. Wait, is he dead? He's just down. Okay. I hope. Yeah, okay, he's just not reacting. Okay. Okay. Maybe we can take down one of them with a handgun. Save some shotgun ammo. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? There are so many of them! I am clearly interrupting something, fellas. Oh! How many of those do I... Oh, I have a flashbang. Yeah, I really shouldn't have intruded. You know, that's on me, I suppose. Oh! What's the flashbang do? What does the flashbang do? Oh, it just fucking killed that guy. No, no, no! Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! No, come on. Nope, nope, nope! I really don't want to waste any ammo on these guys. Don't. Nope, nope, nope. Sir? Oh my god, how much fucking HP does this guy have? Okay, fine. I will shoot him. He's not leaking blood. He's not dead. Hello, B. Oh no, he's leaking blood. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Where's the fucking box? We have to keep going to find the box. Okay. Holy crap. Oh my god, I just want to make sure I'm never making a wrong turn in this game. You're in ads. Was it in here? I think it was in here. Hello, B. Yeah, we just have to take a right up here, and then we're safe temporarily. There was a message on that wall. I don't know that I want to read what it says, but there was a message on that wall. Oh my god, there's more shit in here now. Okay, hold on. So, we're gonna put the shotgun back. We're gonna grab the mixed herbs. And I think that's all we're really gonna need at the moment. Safety is always temporary. Okay, we're good. We're good on that. That is... Yes, I will take the first aid spray. Thank you very much. Yes, I will take the fucking handgun magazine. I don't know who left this for me, but, you know, thank you to them. Yeah, I am not reading that ominous message scrawled on the wall. Thank you very much. Is that a letter at my feet? It is. Special instructions for the disposal of dead bodies. Oh, goody! We have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact, they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods to cease the resurrection: incineration and destruction of the head. If further methods are discovered, you will be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much... Uh-oh! I need to burn the bodies. I need to be burning those bodies, and I need to be burning them now. Oh, no. One message on the wall. If you read it, you get points to an end. That is so mean. That is so mean. You'll need something to light it with, which you'll need to find by yourself. I don't know that we really have anything like that, do we? Well, let's put the first aid spray back. Yeah, that's why the guy got back up. They get back up and they're angrier. Oh, no, this is the worst case scenario. Shotgun? Shotgun shells? Yeah, shotgun shells. Yes, please. Oh, God, that's the worst news I've ever heard in my life. Do I have anything that looks like I can light a fire with it? I have my fuel canteen, which I'm definitely bringing with me now. Oh, God. I don't have anything to light these with right now. There's been a few that I've destroyed their heads while normally shooting at them. So, those ones should be fine. It's everything else. Yeah. Honestly, if this place burns down, fine. Yeah. Wait, let's see if I can interact with the lamp. I don't think it'll let me interact with that lamp. Because I think it's sitting... There's a lantern lying on top of the supplies. The warm light makes you relax. Well, I need the warm light to light a bunch of dead bodies on fire. We're also gonna save for safety. Give me that ink ribbon. I would, actually. I would let this place become Lost Media in a heartbeat. This is an evil place. We're gonna... I guess we'll save in a new slot. Just in case. Okay, so I need some way to burn the bodies. How do I burn dead bodies? I have fuel. Yeah, it's almost like the residents here are evil. I left some bullets in the room on the right. I'll go ahead and look for a way out. Wesker. Oh. Why, thank you, Wesker. What a nice man. Every single time... Oh. Can I... Just... Let me, like, rip his head off or something. Every time I've heard the name Wesker, it is, been in such a way to imply that he is, actually not a nice man. Crazy, I know. Okay, so I have access to this room. Wait, I forgot to put the ink ribbon back, didn't I? Oh, no. Okay. Apparently the reason it's not called Biohazard in the US is because of a potential rights issue with an unrelated game called Biohazard. Interesting. Herbs, yeah. Part of me doesn't really want to pick them up yet. Because, like, I don't have the inventory space to combine them. If only I could just do it on the ground. But I suppose I'll take the green one. Can I examine the deer head? No. It's a large scratch in this wall. Doesn't look like the work of those rotting freaks. Oh! Not gonna look at the picture at your feet? Okay. Very observant, Chris. Thank you. Oh, I hate this camera angle. First aid kit. Okay, that's probably something good to know. These footprints look like they're headed straight through the bed. Oh. Someone was walking on this bed. There's a thing here. Rusty key. Fuck. He does only see what he needs to. What is that? What am I finding? I cannot carry any more items. Yeah, they go through the bed. There's also a desk over there. Oh, ink ribbons. I can't carry any more stuff. You know what? We're gonna deposit, like, a bunch of our items, and then walk back over here. Oh, there's another room there. We're still going to do that. Yeah, someone literally just walked over the bed and, I guess, through the wall? I don't like windows. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. It's downstairs. That's right, it's downstairs. The camera angles are not helping me, figure this place out. Okay, God, I wish I could organize this thing. We don't need our extra bullets, I hope. And, you know, we can leave the key. There was a lot of stuff in that room, and I'm bringing it all back. They do enjoy their angles. Their camera tricks. You know, I've also never played Silent Hill. That might be a fun one to do one year. We'll see how, all of Resident Evil goes. We definitely won't finish this game tonight. I looked up how long it's supposed to be, and it's like a 12-hour game, supposedly. Which sounds crazy with how small this map is, but... Or it seems. I guess we don't really know how big it is yet. I will take the first aid box, thank you very much. Oh, wait. Yeah, what's up with this? Nothing in the drawers. Okay. And... And there was a green herb on the other side of the bed. I've heard really good things about Silent Hill, like the first one. Honestly, obtuse is the name of the game when it comes to survival horror. These are puzzle games with monsters in them. At this point in time. There's honestly a lot of neat horror games we could play that I think would be very fun and interesting. Yeah, sure. You know, we just got one from the other room. Might as well. Water. I don't know if I like water yet. The water tanks smell like something once lived in there. Perhaps someone using it to raise some kind of creature. That reads like a bad two-sentence horror. An unlocked case is full of various biological reports. Can I read them, please? The container is full of dead bugs. Thank you, Chris. Very cool. You know, why not? We will take a fish hook. Two-sentence horror is a very entertaining subreddit. Yes? Yeah, we can... Oh! Yes? Nothing happens. Maybe it's something to do with the insect specimens. What? So I took the bee, right? Is there a puzzle here? Can I, like... Hold on. Can I put this... Okay. Okay, okay. So... Can I, like... Oh, nope. Hit A one too many times. Well, yeah, we took the bee. Alright, the bee is back. Nothing happens. I suppose I'll take the bee. I am missing something here. There's gotta be, like, something we can put in... Oh! Wait, I think I see something back here. Oh! Yes, I will take the bee specimen. They're switched. Got it. Okay. Someone switched the bee lure and the bee. Wait, I forgot. I have to use it from the inventory. Yes. What do you want from me? Do I have to put the other bee back? No, I want to leave the bee specimen there. Ha ha! Trial and error. I'll get it eventually. Excuse me? Oh, I don't like this at all. Die? Okay, give me the object now. Yeah, even the resident bees are evil! What the fuck am I looking at? The wind crest. You know, I didn't play enough Mario Sunshine to know what that means. That is a game that I dropped rather quickly because I did not like it very much. Okay, I don't think there's anything left for... Oh! Goodbye, Mr. B. Okay. So, like, I don't know what this does. This item I found. Sometimes you find a beehive. If you spray it too much, it falls and you're hunted by the entire bee colony. Why would you spray it to begin with? Couldn't you just not spray the bees? Okay, never. Let's see, I suppose we just go grab the key we had before and, keep trying it in different spots. God, I wish I could burn this thing. Or, like, destroy its head somehow. Okay. God, we have so much crap now. That was thunder, yes. And you know what? We'll put this back. And, yeah, that, I don't know, that might be enough items. They're how you get certain blue coins? Got it, got it. I remember them popping up occasionally and people saying that they were a nightmare to 100%, and that's all I know. I think, like, the game lacked, like, a list of them or something. Like, it was really hard to know which ones you had and which ones you didn't. Again, though, that's really all I know. I did not play very much of Mario Sunshine. I just don't like it very much. I could go into a lot of details as to why. I think, you know, I've got my reasons, but, you know, I don't think this is really the stream for that. I could pick up that green herb. I don't want to fill my inventory, though. I feel like I'm gonna want all of these I can get later, though. And this one's in, like, a weird spot, so I'll grab it. That lightning strike revealed these books to me. I thought that was interesting. It won't let me interact with them. Will it let me interact with that one? No. There's bees, and I'm guilty. I'm guilty for existing, and Bowser is on a honeymoon with Peach, and they have a son. Yeah, the whole Bowser Jr. thing. That one requires the helmet. God damn it. Wrong kind of luck. Is there anything I can do over in that direction? There are a couple things, it looks like, that I might be able to open. There's no knob on the door. Alright, we're walking back. Can I... I'm sorry, how do I leave? Well, up the stairs I go. Yeah, okay. So this way's a dead end, because I don't have the key. The other way is a dead end. How do I leave? Can I go this way? Oh, goody. They funneled me into the one way out. I'm certain that's a really good sign. Okay, so I might be able to open that door. Let's check. Yes. I already don't like this, but you know. No thanks. No, I don't want to be in here. Woe to those who disturb my sleep. There's No, I am not pressing that! Absolutely fucking not! The last time I touched something without knowing what it did near a statue, the statue chased me down a hallway and killed me. I am not doing that. Oh, wait. The glass has been broken. The picture inside has been removed. Okay. I wonder if that's important for anything. We're gonna save, and then we're gonna press the button. Because I am not risking that. Absolutely fucking not. No, thank you. Where the fuck? Oh, they're there. And, we're just gonna put the green herb we found back in here. As well. Yes, I will save my game. Put the ink ribbon back, just in case we need to carry a bunch of stupid items. You know, there's that impulse that you get where you're like, oh shit, did I save? And it's interesting having to actively fight that in this game because saving is a limited resource. Wait, this is not the door I want to go in. Goodbye, Mr. Deer. See you in my nightmares. Yeah, you have to expend ink ribbons to be able to save. We have plenty right now, but I imagine if I start double saving, that'll go really fast. Yeah, that's why I've been so afraid of these games for so many years. Because I could not imagine finishing a game where saving is a limited resource. Alright, here they come. Hello to the boys. What are they gonna do to me? Switch here. Press it. Yep. I'd be lying if I said I didn't see this coming. Imagine a game with one life. It allows you to make one save state. You can use it literally anywhere, but only once. I just remember there was a game that did something kind of similar. No, there are games that have used the idea of creating your own checkpoints. Wish I could remember what one of them was called, but it was like, yeah, I thought I was gonna be locked in there too. Let's see if it's still on. No. You know, I'm gonna be honest, the last thing I expected these guys to do is spit poison at me. Oh. Wait, can I push them back? I can. hold on. There's something up here. Something is depression, but the grade is in the way. You can't reach it. Okay, so I have to push these in like a specific order, it looks like. Do you guys want to bet it's left to right, or it's right to left? Yeah, this is a puzzle for sure. Did that damage me? It did. Ooh, I'm glad I have healing on me. FF7 is something like that with the save crystal you obtain late game. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever made it far enough to see anything like that in 7. Right to left. Okay, so we're going to start with, like, the spear, it looks like. Spear. Oh, God, it's kind of hard to tell. Spear, crossbow? I'm not really sure what that is. Axe and shield. So... Oh, that's a sword. Wait. Do you have the spear? You do. Or maybe? No, that's... Wait, yes? God, I cannot tell. So sword is next. Okay, that one slides out way too fast. We're gonna have to wait for them all to reset. So, yes, halberd. So it looks like it kind of goes the other direction then. Shield, axe, sword, and then halberd, I suppose. If only that one would slide back out. The save crystals is extremely buggy and not recommended because it can break your save. What? Oh my god. Is that dude gonna slide back out, or... Why one of them has a red frame and the others don't? Maybe I have to slide all of them in but that one? Wait, that one looks like it has a red frame. Kind of. It's really hard to tell, though. But that one is, like, way more red than the other ones. Letting you save ever in a game that normally doesn't allow that requires a lot of testing. Testing they did not have time to conduct. Okay, wait. So, maybe... Since that one's not sliding itself back out, maybe this is like an order puzzle. So, which one do I have slid in right now? That's the sword, right? So the sword... Oh, wait a minute. No? I'm gonna try the shield next. We'll see what happens. Okay, they both seem to be staying. And then let's try the axe. That looks painful. And the other two slid back out. So, I guess the order can start in any of them? Like, with any of them, I mean? Let's try, I don't know, is sword next, then? No, sword was not next. Well, we know we can go sword and then shield. And then we can try halberd. Now, why did you slide back out? Sir? Okay, this is a timing thing, then. Perhaps. Or not? What is happening? Okay, good night, B. Alright, listen, you. So, wait, why am I able to do these two? Yeah, it's gotta be order related. So, why am I able to do these two, right? And then it doesn't matter which one I push next. No matter what, that causes them to pop back out. So, is this maybe the solution? Nope. That was not the solution. Not at all, actually. Okay, so maybe those are, like, the last two in the sequence? Uh, let's try just in order that they're in on the wall, right? Well, now that was an interesting reaction. So that one does both of them, right? That one undoes both of them. What happens if I re-push the shield? Just that one goes back in. Okay, and if I push this one into the wall now? Excuse me? And then what happens if I do you? And you? I'm a fucking genius. Yes, I will press it. I'm kind of the smartest man alive. A mysterious box. I will take the jewelry box. Okay, examine. What do we got going on here? It's like half a heart. There's a whole heart. Can I open it? Design of the sun and moon. The plate it says sunshine will awaken me. Well, unfortunately for you, jewelry box, we're in Resident Evil. We don't really have that. Where can we get sunshine? It's like the middle of the night. Sunshine? Mario Sunshine. Oh my god. The game's always one step ahead of us. It wants me to have a save for Mario Sunshine on my computer. Let's see. First video game where you were legally required to pirate a Nintendo game to finish it. You think that would fly in the courts? Think that like, somebody would be allowed to do that without getting sued by Nintendo? Like, you need to have, like, a 120 star save of, like, Mario 64 on your computer to, like, finish a game. I feel like you would too, but, like, what's the basis for that? You know? Like, what causes that to, like, what exactly, you know? Okay, I'm not really sure what we got out of that. We need sunshine. I know that much. The question is, like, what does that even mean, and where are we going to find that? Oh, there is a room behind me. Could be a situation how Monster Rancher receives DVDs and CDs to generate monsters. Oh! Just using other people's things, most general and vague of senses. FibRibbon. FibRibbon does that with music CDs. You are able to enter like a generative mode where the game can generate things like levels based off of your CDs. So it has a really cool feature where you can just hot swap the disc to use the disc. That's like, you know, I don't like Vib Ribbon very much, like, as a game, but I gotta admit, it was really neat for the time. Hey! I know you!
Chris Redfield, Alpha Team. We're here to rescue you.
Oh, I thought I knew her.
Richard, what the hell happened to you?
Hey, Jay.
Chris, this place... Get your team out of here. Demons.
Oh.
Everywhere.
Don't talk. He seems to have been bitten by a poisonous snake, but the size of the bite mark is huge.
It's not just any ordinary snake. Take my word for it.
He needs serum.
Uh-oh.
I left it in another room.
I'll go get it.
Please hurry.
Hold on. I'll be back.
I don't like snakes. Have I ever mentioned that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's really far from here. I think I have to walk towards the plates? Yes. Hello, Jay, yes. You haven't said anything so far. Sonic & Knuckles also generates a blue sphere level based on the date of whatever cartridge you insert. Yeah, I know... That one's, like, an interesting one, too, because it has, like, cartridges that it can't work with. Which is actually very interesting for that kind of thing. I'm not sure what the criteria is. There are a handful of cartridges that it doesn't actually work with. I swear to God, if any more of those fucking walking nightmares have stood up... Got my eye on you. God, I wish I could burn them. God, I wish I could burn them. Playing the fact I was playing villains. Ooh. Hope that was fun. It's the crows. It's the crows. Oh. It's the crows. You know what? I'm gonna take this. Yes. And we'll use it. We've needed some HP for a while. I just don't want those crows to ever move from that perch. Literally ever. Lost by one round. Oof. God, right? Oh, there's another one. I will gladly take that. Just in case. Okay, hold on. So we needed to go to that item room. I think I remember the way there, kind of. I hear you, bitch. Ah! I hate these things. Get off me. You can't knock them over. I also can't burn them. Oh my God. You can technically play any cartridge's blue sphere level from the Sonic 1 card if you know the password. Makes me wonder how the heck does that work. I have a lot of questions about how the blue sphere card actually works. We're just gonna use the normal green herb. We're gonna call it good. Is this one? Yeah, this one's downstairs. I don't need to check. It's right in here. I still need to burn that, though, Mr. Chris. We should really be burning this whole fucking place to the ground, actually. Okay, serum. I need serum. Those two are not going to be there when I get back. I already know it. We're gonna swap this for a green herb. I'd rather leave the more valuable one sitting there. This one at the bottom of the list. Okay. And we'll use the green herb. Okay. We're good. We're good for now. I did not grab more bullets. I probably should have grabbed more bullets. How many bullets do I have? 7? That's not enough. We need more bullets. Where did I put the bullets? They're down here somewhere. There they are. Do I need the key? Sure, I'll keep it on me for now. Anything to prevent one trip backwards. Yep, other way. I am going the wrong direction. Hold on. Which fucking door is it? God, I'm so bad at finding my way through this place. The other one was locked. It literally didn't matter. Also, when I go through this door in particular, the door that it shows on the loading screen is not the door I'm actually interacting with. The door I'm actually interacting with has, like, a grate on the top. The door on the loading screen does not. I've noticed they generally try to keep it pretty much the same. God, I hate those crows. It's just the crows. It's just the crows. It's just the crows. Yeah, that one's been bothering me for a little while now. Yeah, come on. Another remake, guys. We can get it right this time. You know, when they've been remaking the recent Resident Evils, you know, they kind of seem more like action games from what I've seen. They're pretty different from their classic, like, counterparts. I could not imagine a remake in that style for this game. I could not imagine it. Not even a little bit. The whole, like, thing with this game so far is that it is incredibly slow and plotting. You know, like... Oh, upstairs. They are upstairs. And to the right. I'm starting to learn my way around this place a little bit. And they will definitely not be there. Yeah, they're gone. Sure. Generally seem to deviate heavily from the source material. Not so much this one, but like RE2 and 3. Yeah, this one was produced like several years earlier. It's listed as 2014 in, uh-oh. Okay. It's listed as 2014 on Twitch here, but I'm pretty sure it came out even earlier. I'm pretty sure this is like a port of like the GameCube version, I think. I did not like that last frame before I opened the menu. Oh! No, I don't like it back here. But I want the item, so... Yes! Oh my god. That instantly kills one of them that grabs me, so... And, like, kills them. Okay, I don't want to go through that door. Oh, I really don't want to go through that door, actually. I've decided, actually, I like this door. I like the dark door, actually. I like the dark and spooky one. That's actually my favorite one in the game. In comparison to the other door. I thought that was, like, candle smoke for a second. Yes, I will take the handgun magazine. I will go anywhere there is not a spider web, actually. Or a snake. I actually hate snakes way more than I hate spiders. Spiders, you know, at least, like, the jumping spiders are cute. The really big ones are definitely not cute, though. Snakes, I don't like any of them. I cannot handle being in the same room as a snake. Oh, it's too dark. Is there a light switch in here? Not that I can see. There's like a candle that I can't light. We have had a lighter. We have had a lighter this entire time. I have never thought to hit the lighter button. I just forgot it was there. We have been able to burn them this whole time. Oh, oh no. I've made this game so much harder on myself. I'm not huge in touching snakes, but I like... like some of the small non-venomous snakes. They're very polite. Okay. Well. There's a note on the wall, and I want to read it. I did save a lot of lighter fluid, that's true. Wow. You know... I'd honestly rather have the shotgun shells. Hey, wait. That looks like it's not pre-rendered. Can I push this? I can. Yeah, explode, motherfucker. Bye. God! No! Oh my god, I don't want to have to run back. There's nothing I can get out of my inventory right now. We definitely need that, though. Like, we definitely need that. I don't really know what for yet, but... Not that way. That way is spiders. I don't like spiders. Oh, I'm a little bit upset. Come on. No, he's dead, at least for now. Until I come back with lighter fluid. Can't hold any more memories. It's easy, I'd get rid of the first 10 years. Ain't nothing happening in that time. So the nearest box is gonna be that way. This is the worst. This is the worst ever. I did not equip it. Oh my god. Fuck off. Oh, I do not like these things. Yeah, fucking explode, dude. Goodbye. Oh my god. Wait, it's under the stairs. It's under the stairs. The safe place is under the stairs. So let's see. I don't need this right now. I don't need these. I feel like I'd want to keep this on me. Right? Like, I feel like it's just a good idea to have this. And, you know, we'll bring the missing music with us, and I think that's all we need. Oh. What's my health like? Yellow. There's health along the way. There's a green herb I haven't used in that one room. I just hope that guy doesn't get up. Can I burn the dude lying in this room? Give me that. Yes. Please. Is that something I can affect? Can I, like, make him live by getting there and back fast enough? What's the time limit on that? No. Not spider. Not spider. Not spider. And I know that I blew the head off the zombie in this room because I shoved a flash grenade in his mouth. Wait, it's on the shelf. Yes, I will. Moonlight Sonata. Complete musical score of Moonlight Sonata. Where was the piano? That was like somewhere around here, right? I think it was on this side of the mansion. I want to say it was on the first floor. I think. Right? See, I know it wasn't in those rooms all the way up to the north there. like one of the first things we did in here. Or like today. Right? We came over to this side. I think there was a door that we opened that led to that piano room. God, I don't remember where it was, though. Wait, door's that way. There's a room with a piano somewhere around here. I know that for a fact. I really don't want to go in the spider room. I really don't want to go in the spider room. It's locked! With the shield key. We don't have to go in the spider room. This is the best day ever. Remember where that was. It was like a bar, right? It was a bar, and I want to say it was like down a hallway or something. I'm really trying to remember this, and I'm just coming up blank. It's in one of these rooms. I know that much. I know that we passed through like a piano thing, like a bar with a piano in it. But I could not for the life of me tell you where it is. I don't think it was upstairs, was it? I want to say that it was like through here. Like in this general direction. Oh, I can push this? Anything of note behind it? Sure. Gladly. Oh, I can do this one too. Come on. What? Can I only do this one like a little bit? I must have to push it the other way. Anything over here? Ooh. A magazine. You know, more bullets, always good. Oh god, this hallway. Ah! Wait, what do you mean? He must not be dead. He isn't dead. You know, I did just get that, but whatever. I hate it here. 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 Oh my god, this is the worst thing. I don't have the gun equipped. Nope. We are not doing that. Thank you very much. Ah! Oh my god! No, 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 no! Oh my god! Holy fuck, this game is stressful. We have created quite the situation for ourselves, haven't we? All because last stream I didn't notice a note on the wall. Yeah, you're right. Fear can't kill me, but not knowing that I needed to burn all of the zombies? How far back are we? How fucking far back are we? Oh my god. Well, I'm not gonna make the same mistake again. This is now glued to my inventory. We are never getting rid of the canteen. For getting the item, we won't need the mansion key, but... it'll be nice to... Well, actually, no, I think we will. No, the door's already unlocked at the point that we saved at. Okay. It's, like, fucked up because I was going to save. Oh. Alright, motherfucker. Goodbye. See you in hell. I heard my own fucking footprints on that, and it made me jump a little bit. Next time I pass through that hallway, we will need the shotgun as well. Like, need the shotgun. Okay. Well, at least we kind of know the solution here. What happens if I push this one first? Nothing? If I push this one in, does it push that one back out? I don't think it does. No. I think this one doesn't let that one stay. Yeah, okay. This seems to be the most optimal solution, then. Is halberd, axe, and then shield, or... yeah. Okay. God, that is upsetting with how much progress we lost. But we know more now, so... Yep, we'll need to open that with sunshine, whatever the fuck that means. In the context of this game, like, genuinely, what does that mean? There's no... It's the middle of the night, and we're, like, in the woods, and it's storming. I don't think we're gonna see the sun anytime soon. I am putting this box in the fucking trunk. We will need that to get the quest to get the serum, so we'll still need this. You know, against my better judgment, I'm not bringing any herbs. God, this game's inventory is so limited. And you know, to be entirely honest, the survival knife's kind of outliving its usefulness. I'd rather have more handgun ammo right now. Maybe that's a bad decision, you know? I don't know. But at least for right now. Oh, I should refill my fucking canteen. Before I leave. That'd be a really good idea to not die to the same bullshit every time. Okay, how much is left? Half of the kerosene. Okay. So that didn't seem to deplete it at all. I think. You know, it'd be nice if there was an infinite supply of kerosene, but this game doesn't really operate off of things being nice, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was absolutely not like that. Okay, now I know. We gotta haul ass, too.
You.
Chris Redfield, Alpha Team. We're here to rescue you. Richard, what the hell happened to you?
I think we can skip this. We can. Okay. So we need to get over there. The ASAP. I'm not looking forward to inevitably having to fight a snake. Pretty sure in RE2 there's like giant spiders. You know, don't like those either. Hello, sir. Goodbye. Crow. It's a crow. It's just a crow. We're in the crow room. It's just a crow. I do not like the shackles that are all over this room. This is a bad place. This room is a very bad place, even if there's technically no danger here, I think. I don't know, I've never seen the crows move, but I don't trust anything this game does. Okay. Fucker. Oh, God. Drop dead. Goodbye. God, I hate these things. Oh, I don't have any kerosene for you. But I will want some. I'm going full scorched earth on this now. All of them are burning. I'm not leaving a single body anywhere, okay? Can the dogs get back up? I hope the dogs can't get back up. If the dogs can get back up, you know, I guess I'll just die. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do about that. Right, okay. I remember what I'm here for, the serum. I wanted a green herb real fast, just to heal. Give me the serum. Oh, there's no kerosene in here. Is there? Uh-oh. Oh, no! Well, I guess we're not burning the 2 bodies in this room. Yeah, we gotta go fast. I wanna fucking save that dude if I can. No, I suppose it's my fault, actually. I did ask if it was possible, and the game was like, okay, well, if you want to know, you can try again, and sent us back. Crow. Crow. That's a crow. Oh my god. Hate it here. Hate it here. Get me out. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Come on. Up the stairs. Gotta hustle. I imagine this is, like, kind of tight, timing-wise. There's, like, no way. He's dead. And we have to touch his face for a while. Is it possible? I feel like it isn't. We're fine for now, and this room is relatively safe. Although, I'm gonna go refill kerosene and, you know, free up some space in our inventory, because we'll need it. Yeah, you know, the face test where you fondle someone's face to make sure that they're alive. Yeah, everyone knows the face test. You know, don't touch the neck or anything, you know, face. That's how you tell. No, it's under the stairs. Hopefully he stays dead. We will save now, though. I don't think I'll need the serum anytime soon. I don't think I need the key anytime soon. We'll save. And refill our kerosene. What do you mean? Okay, well, what are we gonna do without kerosene? We have, like, 5 of it, total. Well, we're never passing through that lower hallway again. Ever. We can never go back there. It is not something that we can do. We can't burn all those bodies. The only option we would have would be to blow all their heads off, and that is so inconsistent. Like, it's not gonna work. What do you mean? Oh. I guess he's dead. Yeah, we've got space. I can grab a fucking health herb. I should have... You know what? We're going back anyways. I'm grabbing the other health herb. I should have fucking... Okay, okay. We're still holding our things, like our, ink ribbons. So... By the way, is anyone going to tell Chris that an ink ribbon is good for typing more than once? Like, if you're using the same typewriter, it should be good for, I don't know, a little bit longer than, one use of the typewriter. So many healing items and no inventory space to keep them in. I can't even burn all of the dudes in that hallway. There's what, 4 of them in there? What the fuck do I do? Wesker, if you can hear me, send kerosene. He requires, like, perfect ink, like the freshest you can get. We also need the sheet music. So I know that bar area is what we're looking for. Oh, some V-Sync issues. Problem is, I just don't remember where that is. Like, at all. I know that we visited, like, a bar. Oh. Yeah, he's not dead, is he? No. I know we're gonna have to come back here later, so yeah, let's burn him. Up. Wow, they really expect you to haul ass the second that happens. Yes, I will take the flash grenade. Thank you. Okay, and I know there's one in here as well. Oh, wrong button. Does he, You see, I don't actually think we ever have to come back to this room. I think there's, like, yeah, there's some shotgun shells in here, but I think other than that, like, we're good. So we can leave this guy unburned. Oh, stop. No, no, no. I'd rather you don't touch me, actually. Oh. Oh. How nice. Didn't even have to worry about it. Okay, no. Give me the goddamn sheet music. Yes! Oh my god. What? That... He exploded off of the literal last bullet in the chamber. That's incredible. Okay, is this... Yeah, this room's listed as, complete now. Okay, so we never have to come back in here. Because it doesn't even lead out anywhere, so we're good. We can use some first aid spray, I think. Wait, that leads back out to the hallway. I don't want to go back out to the hallway. God, if only I could remember where that was. So, like, the problem is, I think that that room is literally in the room with the fucking 3 zombies. Okay, new plan. We'll save. We'll work our way down there. And we're bringing the shotgun as our weapon. Hey, we already have a shotgun. There. There we go. And, I don't know. If I can't burn all of them, I kind of feel like I don't want to burn any of them. Right? Like, we should be using this to clear out a room that would otherwise be, like, kind of too dangerous. Right? Because the kerosene's still empty, I think. I was gonna check it, but, you know, Chris took a step towards the door. And, you know, we're here now, so. There. Oh, I didn't... Okay, I didn't save either. So many... I just have to run in and out of this so many times. If I could just have 2 more inventory slots, I feel like I wouldn't have to visit this place anywhere near as often. Where's our ink ribbons? There they are. Is the kerosene still empty? Yes. Okay. Onward. I hope. Okay. So, my theory is that that room is like in that hallway somewhere. Yeah, okay, I think I've spotted it. Yeah, I see it. Okay. I remembered the general shape now, so... It's probably going to spit out another incomprehensible trinket that I have no even remote understanding of what it does, but, you know, if it does that, I'm fine with it, I suppose. Oh. You know, it might actually spit out a key. With how, you know, excessive this sequence is. And hey, we can grab the items from this room as well. Around this one, it's this one I gotta push. Oh, right. This one needs to be pushed the other way. And yes, I will take the handgun magazine. And that is everything in this hallway. Nice. Okay. Fucking bring them on. Oh my god. This is not the room. This is very much so not the room. I don't remember where this room was. It's driving me insane. Like, maybe it was on the other side of the manor? Well, there's no way in hell I'm keeping this save where we walked this way for literally no reason. And wasted 2 or 3 shotgun blasts. No way in hell. We'll still head down there to grab the items from the hallway, but... You know, it's actually just occurred to me that hallway had dogs in it originally. Come on. No, the thing next to the old boxes and step ladders, please, Chris. We will not need the shotgun. And you know what? The survival knife can come with us. My bet is that it's on the other side of the mansion. If it isn't, then I got nothing. I have no idea where it could be. But, you know, the items in that hallway are going to be pretty nice. I think. Other side. Ugh. I still want to get those items. Wait a minute. No, I went too far. Hold on. I completely spaced out and ran past all the items I said I was gonna grab. I'm very smart. Should be able to grab it here. Yep. Okay. And... those flash grenades are, like, really, really valuable. Now that I'm thinking about it. The fact that it instantly blows, like, a zombie's head off is, like, really nice, actually. Okay, so somewhere on this side of the manor, I think there should be, something. There was an unlit fireplace we passed by at some point, right? I think we can light it. Here, let me take a look at the map. So, if I... Oh, actually, it's that room. I've been looking for one of the largest rooms on the map this whole time. Please understand, okay? I am the smartest gamer to ever live, actually. No gamer has ever been as smart as I am before, ever. You know, game companies, they live in fear of me getting my hands on their games because I make them all look so easy. Okay, I don't think there's a zombie in this room, right? But, okay, can I...
It's me, Chris.
You okay?
Yes, I'm okay. Can't grieve forever. This is the Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play? Oh, what was that?
My interpretation is off a little. Let me practice for a while.
What? Yes? Yes?
Sure. But don't get too carried away.
Oh, I won't.
This counter had, ink ribbons on it earlier. What was back here again? Right. There was just a thing on the bookshelf. So, like, what do I just, like, wait? Do I leave? Do I... really know what to do here. Is there anything over here that I can look at? She appears to just be kind of playing the same line every time, so, you know, we'll just, we'll leave. So, like, what now? I mean, I've burned all the zombies in this hallway, right? So, we're gonna, hold on, we're gonna switch that to the, oh. What? Oh, I see, okay. We're gonna switch to the less valuable of those. So if I accidentally lose it, it's, you know, less depressing, I suppose. I also can't open this, right? Yeah, locked from the other side. We have a map of this floor. I see, I see. Okay, so... the other side... is that door that I don't think we can even open yet. I think that one took, like, the helmet key or something. Can we open this door? I'm just kind of going places at this point. We're probably going to end stream here in a little bit. Oh, yeah, this is the same room, isn't it? Yeah, I feel that. I had one of those the other day. God, I had a day where I literally could not fall asleep no matter what I did. I think I had like 2 hours of sleep that night total. And then when I got back from class, I just, like, one of my later classes in the day was canceled. So I just came home early and laid down and, like, just took a nap in the middle of the day. And it turns out that was a mistake. You know, my body didn't want to sleep, so it decided to punish me, and I woke up with, like, a really, really stiff, painful neck, and it was awful. And I'm still kind of feeling it. You know, once you turn, like, 25, you know, your body starts fucking falling apart, and it starts happening fast. Ended up having a pinched nerve in my back, so that's kind of creepy. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely like a muscle soreness on my end, you know? And it's gotten a lot better over the past few days, but I can still kind of feel it. I don't think letting her sit here and practice is actually going to help me any. Mine's just posture. Yeah, my posture's not good either. I try to have better posture, you know, but when streaming it's really hard because I have to maintain, like, a specific distance from my mic, which is kind of what I balance my audio for, so... yeah, if we just head back this way... God, I don't want that man to stand up. Well, I'm thinking we're probably... oh, crows. Oh, I hate this room. Oh my god, I hate this room so much. Stupid crows. But I'm thinking we're probably just going to save and end stream. Maybe sit around and chat for like 20 minutes. I'd say we made progress, but I actually don't know. But I don't want to waste my kerosene. I am in it. Actually, technically, we are ending the stream in the exact same place that we ended the last stream. Oh, yes, we did. It was, one of those, like, order puzzles where specifically, like, pushing some knights in would push others out, is what it was doing. So you had to find the ones that would push none of them out and kind of just work around that. It wasn't so bad, honestly. It was only like a 4-step solution. It was very simple. God, we need kerosene. I also am not a big fan of how low we're getting on increments. Oh my god. You know, it might be worth it to reload the save from last time at some point and try to do all of this using way less resources. And at the same time, know what resources I need to use, like the kerosene. Oh my god, this game is so fucking stressful. Oh my god, this game is stressful. I mean, I'm enjoying myself, for sure. But wow. Every second of this is a nightmare. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing that's kept me away from survival horror for years, is I haven't been sure that I'm able to, you know, keep up with this kind of inventory management for so long. It's, whew, it's rough. Yeah, I don't know. As for other things, I don't know, we got stuff to fucking stream. Yeah, I cannot handle having limited bullets. Oh my god. The fact that the knife is basically useless too, it's painful. But yeah, we got some fucking stuff to stream, you know? Sonic Generations, like Sonic X Shadow's out now. And, you know, we did the Shadow campaign, but there's still a lot there that I want to do. You know, there's a lot of, like, bonus challenges and stuff, and we didn't even get all the optional content. So I want to do all that. And then there's base Sonic Generations that we haven't done. Like, ever. Oh no, we're not doing that tonight. I'm talking a little bit later down the road, probably in a couple days or so. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow or Saturday, but at some point. You know, next time I feel like streaming. We also have the Masochist account to think about. God, you know, it's felt so quiet around here for so long, but, like, I feel like things are starting to pick back up. I've only just realized that I misspelled the word playthrough on the title of this stream. Incredible. Way to go, me. Oh no, this is masochistic, but the masochist run of Master Duel is like really, really bad. You can fix that as a mod? Yeah, so the masochist run is basically you start with a minimum number of packs, like the overarching master packs that contain basically every Yu-Gi-Oh card ever. You start with the minimum number of those you can get away with editor perms. Do I have them? Probably not. I'm not sure, actually. My stream's never been big enough, and I've never done multiple things in one stream because I really just don't have the luxury of doing that kind of thing. You know, I share this house with two old people who don't know what Twitch is. So, the last thing I need them to do is to walk in here and dox me while they're awake. Use them at a friend's stream to watch ad breaks and keep track of redeems. You know, honest to God, I'm gonna be totally real. If I could, I'd absolutely do this for money. Like for a living. Like, oh my god. I have a great time every time I stream. It's just not always possible. You know, I'm technically an affiliate. I do make some money off of this, but it's almost none, mainly because I don't run ad breaks. And also, you know, we just don't get a lot of traction around here anymore. Yeah, at some point. It also doesn't help that, like, the big thing that attracts people, streamers these days, I feel, is, like, live service games. You know, like, things that people are really good at. You know, people enjoy watching, like, you know, people be really good at, like first-person shooters, or, like, I don't know, what's another one that people like to watch? I mean, it's a lot of shooters these days. Fucking League and shit. And, you know, that's just not the kind of gamer I've ever been. I mean, those are the people who get really big. You know, I fancy myself more of like a Vinny or Germa type, you know? Like, I enjoy just kind of doing whatever. Yeah, no, I just don't understand the appeal of most of them. I like, there's like 2 or 3 that I really like. You know, I like Master Duel, obviously, kind of, depending on the day of the week. And I like Apex. I've never streamed Apex, but I like Apex. I enjoy the movement in it. I'm not good at it, but I enjoy playing it. World of Warcraft, Dead by Daylight. Oh, Final Fantasy XIV is like a big one, but I feel like streaming for that game kind of falls into a really particular niche where there's like 2 kinds of streams people like to watch with that, and that's like high tier rating, which I don't really do. I do like Savages with a few friends, but it's like I'm not gonna stream that, you know, like that's kind of just time I spend hanging out with a bunch of friends I've made through the game. And then the other kind is like a new person experiencing the story, where people really like watching someone go through the story for the first time and experience the ups and downs and, you know, watch them cry over random stuff. And, like, I've already finished the game. My main scenario thing says to be continued and has said to be continued for a couple months now. There is nothing left for me to, like, experience blind. So, you know, that's, like already kind of lost for me. I don't want to do the endless dungeons, though. I mean, if I'm gonna do them, I want to do them with friends, and generally speaking, I find that my friends aren't really comfortable with appearing on stream. Big way to get traction outside of live services to play whatever the new hot game is, but those games categories get oversaturated very quickly. Yeah, like, really quickly, and oftentimes, I don't really care about whatever the new hot game is, quote-unquote. I mean, I bought Sonic X Shadow. And Final Fantasy 16. I've been meaning to stream Final Fantasy 16. I've been meaning to get around to it. I just have not had time to, like, even really think about it, right? I want that game to take this game's slot when we're done with it. But, like, this game is taking way longer than I thought it would. I'm enjoying Resident Evil so far, so I don't want to be like, yeah, we're gonna put Resident Evil on the back burner till next Halloween, because if I pick it up again then, I will not remember anything. So, like, see a lot of people who like variety streamers, the problem is finding them. Yeah, exactly. You need to show up in someone's, like, stream recommendations. See, I think I had a really great idea when it came to when I initially started, where I was like, I'm gonna pick this series, and we're gonna play every single game in it. Because I ended up, like, kind of picking up a lot of people as I went. You know, like, I don't think any of the Castlevania people stuck around, but I know that I have a few people in my followers list that were from when I did Castlevania. And, Sonic, obviously, most of my audience at this point is from Sonic, which I do not mind at all. Sonic's, like, my favorite video game franchise, basically. Yeah, I don't know. I just have to find, like, maybe another thing that'll get people excited and checking out the channel again to gain some traction. Yeah, most people found me through Sonic. Which, again, don't mind. I don't mind it at all. There was a YouTuber, like, a long time ago. He was doing, like musical breakdowns, or thematic breakdowns of all the Sonic games. I wish I could remember his name, but I haven't watched him in years. And I remember that he quit doing that series because he feared that he was becoming known as the Sonic guy on the internet after that. And like, God, if only that could happen to me. I do enjoy Project Diva. That is incredibly niche, though, and it does not help that we have not had a new Diva game since 2017. So, which is depressing. The guy who did the Sonic What Happened videos? Was that it? Sonic What Happened. Was this? No, that's Matt McMuscles. That guy just does these. I think I remembered him, actually. Hold on. Shut up. He has not posted in over a year. Yeah, I found him. It was, Chase Face. This guy's earlier videos were really solid, breakdowns. Oh god, if I could find it. Yeah, okay, yes, it was called Sonic What Happened. Yes, okay. I forgot that it was called that. It's kind of probably good that he stopped calling these that then, because Matt McMuscles would kind of take over that name. Huh. Anyways, yeah, this guy, yeah! Okay, yeah, these were, like, really solid breakdowns of, like, thematic breakdowns of the Sonic games. And then at some point, like, literally 4 videos into the series, he stopped because the Sonic fans were being annoying. Which, you know, I can't really blame him for wanting to stop. I, too, would probably take a step back if I found Sonic fans were being annoying, but, I don't know. I've never found Sonic fans being annoying in my mentions, ever. Other kinds of fans, yes. Sonic fans, surprisingly, no. You know, I don't know, maybe we do just need a new series to stream the entirety of. I don't know what we could do. I tried Final Fantasy, but, like, genuinely, those are too long for that. Like, way too long. And it does not help that the first 3 are hot garbage, and the 4th one is just kind of alright. I do. I upload all my VODs. Well, most of my VODs. I don't archive the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ones. I'd need a chat box. I don't know. My big inspiration, you know, Vinny Vinesauce, good streamer, good streamer, keeps none of that on stream. And, you know, I kind of respect that, you know? Keeping it, like, simple and focused on the game is very nice. I enjoy that. Yes, I do see the rambles occasionally. It's fun. At some point we should finish Sonic. Like, we should just finish Sonic. What games do we even have left? Colors, Lost World, Generations, Boom? All 3 of the Boom games, and, Forces, and Frontiers, but I want to say Frontiers for dead last. Let's see, and we never did Zero Gravity. I don't even own Zero Gravity. To know what you're talking... Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I've considered putting, like, a little chat box on screen. Yeah, there are some bad... Yeah, there is a reason I stopped the Sonic streams, partially because, like, my capture card was dying and my whole computer was falling apart and I didn't know what to do about that. But, like, the other part was, like, the Sonic games after Unleashed get so boring. You never fully did Riders once. The game genuinely got too hard. Yeah. I never finished Riders. I mean, there were several games in the series that I did not finish. I never finished Labyrinth. I don't like Labyrinth that much. Oh god, the Sonic Shuffle stream. I have actually since finished Sonic Labyrinth, by the way. I did sit down and actually finish it. That game is, like, just... at its best, it's bland. At its worst, it's, like, annoying. So, I don't know. Secret Rings is before Unleashed. It's, actually just before Unleashed. And we did stream Secret Rings. I actually have a whole, video breaking down what the Secret Rings streams were like. And I'm very proud of it, and people did not watch it. They didn't watch it. You point a new Sonic, and then Colors happened. I lost track for whatever reason. Yeah. I mean, that's because after that, Sonic kind of fell apart. Like, the Sonic games after Colors really did lose some of their magic. Generations, like, had really good level design for the most part. Oh my god, you did? Surely it was a nightmare for me. That game's so fucking bad. No, like Generations is good because it has really good level design. Same thing with Colors for the most part. Both of them have their low points, I think, but for the most part, they're, like, really well designed. Their writing is just dog shit. They're terrible. Let me see. Hold on. How do I... YouTube changed things again. How the fuck do I find my own channel now on the web version of YouTube? They moved it again. Oh, there it is. Tiny button. Somewhere in here. Oh, I'm gonna have to scroll back before Nier. That's another thing I need to finish. I really want to finish Nier. I just enjoy doing Let's Plays as like a, I don't know, a side thing. I feel like Twitch should probably be the main thing pretty much always, but the Let's Plays are really fun to put together. Secretly hoping they'll do another Sonic Rush game. Oh, if only. Where? There it is. Yeah, B, I'll drop it in... I'll drop it in our Discord DMs. There. That is the Sonic and the Secret Rings videos. Video. It's 45 minutes long. It's like one of the longest videos I've ever produced. Okay, the funniest thing about the Esper pick... Okay, Here's some more secret Tom lore for everybody. Okay, the Esper profile picture I have on Twitch, I do not remember attaching to my my profile here. One time I found a random channel with the same profile picture as your VOD channel and got jump scared. Yeah, I kind of just, back in the day when I made a lot of my old accounts, I would kind of just pick whatever image I had on my computer randomly. Yeah, it's literally, the Esper has been there since I started streaming. It has been here the entire life of my Twitch channel. The whole thing. And I don't remember why I made it my profile picture. I don't even particularly care that much about Esper. I mean, it's cute. It's not a Pokemon I have much connection with, though. You know? Maybe I should just change it to Shedinja, maybe. You know, that's literally my favorite Pokemon, but, like, it was probably the Stare. Yeah, it was probably the Stare. I don't even know if... I don't think this is even official Esper art. Looking at it. Like... You know, yeah, I suppose it does fit me. It's not, it really isn't, oh my god. You know, to whoever artist drew that, you know, thank you. It's, I guess, served me well. You know, at some point I've considered, looking into getting, like, an actual channel mascot, but I don't know. I feel like the scattershot nature of all of it's kind of part of my brand. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of everywhere I just use Len for the most part these days from, Dappo Rock. You know, if you're curious, that's, you know, I can I could just pull up the exact frame it is. No, don't DMCA me. If I had a stream mascot, it would just be Tails if I streamed. Joke's on you, Tails does stream. Hold on. Okay, suppose I can just, pop in a display capture real fast. And just do that, yeah. It's literally this frame, normally. I don't want to play any of the song because that'll get me fucking DMCA'd into hell. But yeah, this is... There he is. There's the boy. Towards the end, he gets, like, fucking brain fucked. Yeah. Somewhere in here. This whole music video is a fucking nightmare. Yeah, right around here. It's a good time. I do enjoy this song just in general. It's a very good song. Yeah. It's just from Dapo Rock. One of my favorite Vocaloid songs. Fun fact, it can never get into Project Diva because Len says fuck in it twice. That is me. That's me. Except I'm not blonde. Yeah, he says fuck in there twice. I know at one point he calls life a fucking circus, and at some point he just says fuck. I don't remember where, but I'm pretty sure he does say it twice in there. Which is why they can never put it in Project Diva, because it would raise the age rating of the game here in the United States. Which is hilarious. I mean, I've seen songs in rhythm games get censored for less. So... God. Which... It was the, English version of Groove Coaster YY Party, I think is the Switch version. That game has brain power in it, and they say cocaine in brain power, and they censor it. And I didn't even notice that's what they were saying until the censor came up. There are several reasons why we never got the Fox's Wedding. Yeah. I don't know. I think the ESRB is mostly justified. It's just companies are too afraid of making games rated M. You know, they're too afraid of those lost sales, I suppose, on a number of games. Particularly if they're aimed at teens. But, I don't know, the ESRB's handle on swearing is a bit, not great. Yeah, nowadays, especially with digital distribution, I feel like games being rated M is like nothing. Jamberlain, we couldn't have references to cutting down trees for fun, because I guess D-Force... Is that true? Did they have to remove references to that? Oh my god. I own that game. I just have not actually put in the time to learn it. You don't play Jamberlammy. You learn Jamberlammy. The new one from the BioShock? The new one, like, what do you mean? There's a new BioShock thing happening? I have not heard anything about a new BioShock. That's a series that I would love to stream. Although it is 2 games. So. Judas? Oh! Got it! Yeah, this is by Ken Levine. You guys are not gonna like what I'm about to say, but Ken Levine's a hack fraud. You know, we're past midnight. We get the spicy takes now. The reason I say BioShock is a 2-game series is because BioShock and Bioshock 2 are the only Bioshock games worth discussing. Bioshock Infinite's dog shit. It's so bad. I'm so sorry to anyone who likes it, but I despise that game so much, and I cannot stand playing it. So, Ken Levine was the director of Bioshock. I believe he also worked on System Shock 2. I don't know about the original, but I believe he also worked on System Shock 2. And the thing about System Shock 2 is that game is one of those games that, like, not a ton of people played, but the right people played it. And it kind of influenced game design forever after its release. It was really something special when it came out. Oh, Fossil Fighters would be interesting. I've only played a little bit of... Which one do I own? Champions? Why am I asking myself? I literally have... Yes, I own Champions. What was he saying? Ken Levine, right. So... Ken Levine worked on a lot of these, you know, he worked on specifically, I think, System Shock 2, Bioshock, and Bioshock Infinite. He did not work on Bioshock 2, notably. But I've watched at least a good chunk of the director's commentary for Bioshock 1. Ken Levine kind of, from the sounds of it, kind of just did whatever. Like, he just let the team work at whatever pace they wanted to and, like, construct the game systems on their own. Even the writing was kind of done in, like, a haphazard, like, utilitarian style where, like, we'll write as we go. If we need the player to, like, think in this specific way, we'll put, like, an audio log that'll suggest things to them. And it ended up accidentally coming together to create this really, like, vibrant, okay, it's not vibrant, but this really cool world of Bioshock with Rapture. That I thought was really cool and very fun. And then Bioshock 2 came out, and that game had no involvement from Ken Levine. And it was fucking incredible. I think even better than the first one. I love Bioshock 2. It expanded upon all the systems in ways that felt really natural. It made a lot of the, like, gameplay things from Bioshock 1 feel more smooth, and at the same time just better, like, generally. And then Bioshock Infinite came out, and Ken Levine stepped back onto the series and released a giant pile of dog shit that felt closer to, like, Call of Duty than it did Bioshock in a lot of ways. With a terrible story that genuinely just meandered and did nothing, and by the end was really stupid. Let's see, I love Fossil Fighters. Except I never got anything done because I was digging for goddamn bones, and if it wasn't perfect, I got sad. It got better with different drills, though. Bioshock, they never even talked to you directly until the end. Yeah, no, they had, like, one guy who would talk to you over the radio, and everyone else, it's, like, just, like, messages left around. And, of course, Ryan. Ryan and, Atlas would talk to you, and Cohen in one chapter. Yeah, Bioshock 1 and 2 are some of my favorite games of all time, and then Ken Levine stepped back onto them and just fucking destroyed them. God, Bioshock Infinite's such dog shit. So, I don't know, I've been hearing a lot about Judas, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually care very much. Just because, like, I don't trust this director. Whenever this thing releases, maybe I'll eat my words and it'll be the best video game ever. At the moment, I'm not really very interested. Oh yeah, this definitely looks like it's chasing that Bioshock high. For sure. Oh my god. Yeah, this is, Judas is extremely Bioshock core. Lots of hack frauds in the industry, like the father of Mega Man. Yeah, oh, what was his name? What was that guy's name? Mighty Number 9 game director. What was that guy's name? Keiji Inafune. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. That was genuinely embarrassing that that happened. Where he was like, I designed Mega Man. Give me your money and I'll make a new video game. And then he took everybody's money and just had no experience because he was lying. He didn't design Mega Man. He was like, I don't know, like what, an assistant art director or something? He was not in the role that he was implying that he was in. And he didn't make it vanish. Oh, he spat a game out, alright. He spat a real stinker out. What's fucking Mighty Number 9's Metacritic score? Yeah, okay, the Metascore is 52 and the user score is 3.6. Like, you know something went bad when the user score is lower. Yeah, I mean, I'm certain what work he did do on Mega Man was fine, but like, wow. Oh my god. Yeah, it's very bad. It's like very bad. Mighty Number 9 is considered one of the biggest flops in crowdfunding history as far as released products go. I own a copy of it somewhere. I don't actually know where it is right now. I just know that it's hiding in my room somewhere, and I'm kind of afraid to stumble upon it. And I've played a bit of it, and it is actually infuriating. It is a really bad game at its core. The design of it is just terrible. If I remember right, it's something along the lines of, like, you shoot the enemies and they get stunned, and then after they're stunned, you, like, dash into them? And that kills them, or something like that. And it ends up being, like, this really frustrating thing where, like, your actual shots don't do any damage, so you need to reliably be able to one-shot enemies to, like, charge them kind of deal. And it ends up on bosses being really frustrating because you have to constantly be getting in and out of close quarters all the time. Yeah, I don't actually know what it's, like, actually supposed to do. I just know that playing with it felt really unnatural and terrible. And I didn't make it super far. I don't think I beat any of the bosses. I tried like 2 or 3 of the levels, and every single time I was like, wow, this is fucking awful. And I turned the game off. And I have not looked back. It's not a good game. Not at all. I remember that game came up a lot during the Bloodstained Ritual of the Night Kickstarter. Weapons are all dog shit except for, like, one. Oh, no. Yeah, the Bloodstained Kickstarter happened. Koji Igarashi, of course, helming it. Basically, the reason why Castlevania is the way it is today. And not lying about it, either. And I remember people pointing at Keiji Inafune and being like, that man fucked up like this Mega Man-like thing. So why are we going to trust this guy over here to do this Castlevania-like thing? And then that Kickstarter ended up being a massive success, and Bloodstained came out, and let me put you with an 8. There it is. It has an 83 on Metacritic with an 8.4 user score. I think that's actually genuinely a really fair rating for it, too. 8 out of 10 game. Very good. If you like Metroidvanias, this thing is like a must-play. What was... Oh, there was like another thing I wanted to check. Curse of the Moon and Curse of the Moon 2 both have 82s. That's funny. I haven't actually played Curse of the Moon 2. I played Curse of the Moon, like, the first one, and I thought it was pretty alright. It's kind of neat to see them try to do Classicvania these days. I didn't think it was as good as, say, Super Castlevania 4 or like Rondo of Blood, but I thought it was pretty solid. We should just finish Castlevania, honestly. I think my only complaint about Bloodstained was that the intro felt longer than it needed to be, but then again, it might be because I went right into that for playing Symphony. Yeah, the intro, I don't know, I think the intro is mostly fine. It's basically just like the pirate ship area, which, I don't know, it's a little bit slower paced than people are generally used to out of these games, but I don't know, I think it's fine. And I think it sells it off the cool factor too, so. So, like, that's good. You know, Castlevania, we really only have, like, what? Ow. Kicked my fucking table on accident. We really only have, what? We have to finish Order of Ecclesia, which I do not have our old save file. So if we did Order of Ecclesia again, we'd start from the beginning, which I don't know, not thrilled about. That one's already not exactly my favorite gameplay-wise. I think that one's more annoying oftentimes than it is fun. And then we have, like, Harmony of Despair, the console multiplayer thing. And we have, what? The Lords of Shadow games? All three of them? It's like, genuinely, we have so little left. But we kind of hit a similar problem that we hit with Sonic, right? Where everything left is something that I'm not actually excited about. But in Sonic's case, where, like, I'm just kind of bored by those games and would do them if, you know, if I could get around to it one of these days. When it comes to the Castlevania games we're missing, I genuinely don't think there is a good game among them. There's, like, Order of Ecclesia, which, again, like I've said, is, like, one of my least favorites of the Metroidvanias. And then there's, like, Lords of Shadow, which is, like, a subpar God of War clone that I've always thought is just so terrible. Like, I just do not like that game even remotely. And then we have, oh god, Mirror of Fate? Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate, I think is what it's called. The 3DS and eventually PS3, like Metroidvania. That one is also not good. It's just not a good game. Like, I think that one's probably one of the worst games in the series. And then Lords of Shadow 2, which is... God. Oh my god. Lords of Shadow 2 is, there's a lot of adjectives I can use to describe it. Disappointing, stale, bland, would get me banned on Twitch because there's boobs in it. Like, bare boobs, like, quite a few of them. I genuinely don't know how Twitch would respond to me streaming that game. Maybe they would let me. Maybe they'd be fine with it. Still so much Castlevania I need to play, like Castlevania Chronicles. No, you don't need to play Castlevania Chronicles, actually. I can tell you that firsthand. No, you don't need to play Castlevania Chronicles. It's not good. It's not even kind of good. It's just... Oh. That game has... I mean, it has some good music, and then it has, like, one of the worst levels of all time shoved right into the middle of it for no reason. I mean, look, you know, I can't control anything that you do, you know? I can just tell you right now that, from what I remember, that is one that I think we only did, like, one stream of. Hold on, let me double check Did we actually even do that one? I know we were also missing Castlevania 64, because I think when we started the Castlevania series, I didn't own Legacy of Darkness. And, like, one of my big things was, like, oh, in order to do Legacy of Darkness, I want to actually own, like, a physical copy. Which I can tell you all right now, mission accomplished, I do own that game now. Which is, pretty cool. My playlists, Castlevania's probably fallen really far in this list. It's, yeah, there they are. Yeah, it's been quite a long time since we've done since we've done one of these, at least for Castlevania. Did we do Chronicles? I could have sworn we did. Hold on. Yes, we did. We did an hour of Castlevania Chronicles, and then I turned the game off. Is it worse than Dracula X? Yes. Yes. Why am I even thinking about this? Yes. Okay, good night, B. I'll probably end stream at about 12:30. You know, if you don't make it, DM me on Discord, I guess. I also sent you that, the Sonic and the Secret Rings video, if you need, I don't know, something to lull you to sleep. Yeah, you know, good luck this time. Hope you get some sleep. Yeah, I'm very proud of that, that Sonic and the Secret Rings video, and it did not get any traction. I thought it turned out very nice. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I've been considering doing Pokemon streams, where I let chat kind of just pick out the Pokemon we use. No crazy challenge runs or anything. Just as like a more casual thing. I've also considered reproducing my bug runs. But the bug runs end up with an interesting kind of dilemma going on. Where, like, each gen we get more bugs, and the runs, in theory, become easier, right? Which kind of leaves this weird thing happening, where we start in Kanto, and the run is a nightmare. I have finished Kanto with only bugs, like bug types, and it's really fucking hard. I've never done Johto before. I don't know what Johto's like. I know that Hoenn is, like, decently difficult, and Sinnoh is stupid. Sinnoh is really hard, with only bugs. And then, like, after that, it's like, oh yeah, Univa's, like, pretty easy for the most part. Like, you have trouble in, like, 2 spots. And then after that, it's like, Kalos is pathetic for the most part. You still have to, like, team plan in Kalos a little bit, but not very much. And then, like, what's after that? Alola? Alola's hard, but for dumb reasons. Like, one of the bug types genuinely having one of the worst Pokemon abilities I've ever read in my life. And then, like, after that, it's like, Galar is barely even worth mentioning. And Scarlet and Violet. I love Scarlet and Violet. I think that game is amazing. And I don't know, I found the bug-only run to be, like, just right in Scarlet and Violet. Like, the just the right amount of challenge I was looking for. As a Secret Rings enjoyer, I liked your streams where you hated it. I have a lot of feelings about Secret Rings. That game is, I forget, have we ever made a Sonic tier list on stream? You know, that might have to be just like a... a stream that we do at some point. Castlevania as well, I think. You know, fuck it. We could just do Castlevania right now. That one won't take very long. I don't know. I'd have to pull up Tier Maker, though. Every Castlevania game 2024? Ooh, we also did not do Judgment. I forgot that we didn't do Judgment. That's so funny. Okay. Yeah, sure. Hold on. I have to close some tabs, make this simpler. I want to say yes, maybe I'm getting... Oh, yeah, we were doing a Vocaloid tier list for a while, and then I never got back to it. Because there are just so many of them. There are so fucking many of them. Oh god, the VOD for that is actually sitting on my old computer. Maybe I should rescue that before the hard drive dies. I don't know, I feel like at this point I'd want to try it again. Dying of tiredness and depression in a hotel? I have many questions, none of which I think I'll get answers to. Here, I don't know. What's like a Castlevania song that we could listen to for a while? Bloodlines. I think it's about time to let Chris maybe take a nap and stop standing there in a room staring at a wall. The answers are numerous and too... Okay. Hold on. We're gonna... Oh, that's maybe a bit too thin, actually. Hold on. Oh, there we go. There we go. We can just, Oh, we'll loop it. I don't want to have to stop and pick out more music. There we go. It's not very many games, so, you know, we can plow through this really fast. Yeah, he's been standing there for a while. I do enjoy that we have a new protagonist to yell at on stream. It's been a while since we've had that. Let's see. Castlevania 1, I think, is a pretty solid A tier, I think, all around. I like Castlevania 1 quite a bit. Oh, you know, we gotta make it never played. I just noticed Vampire Killer there. Oops. There. Wait, is there actually... No, okay, good. Good. Thank God. That was found somewhat recently, right? Like, we have the whole thing now? I wonder if you can finish it like that. Like what that even means, actually. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, I've never played Vampire Killer. Konami's never re-released this one, and it's not exactly on a very accessible device. So it's just never fallen into my lap, and I don't know. The thought of going out of my way to play it feels weird. It's a very unfinished prototype from what I remember. Yeah, okay. Simon's Quest. Okay, there are things I like about Simon's Quest, but I am gonna slap it in C tier. It's just too much. You know, there's too much going on here that's, like, not great. One of the more impressive Gamescom titles. I mean, look, I get that it's impressive and it's basically a whole Porta Symphony of the Night. That being said, calling something one of the more impressive Gamescom titles means nothing. I have played a Gamescom now. I have felt what that console is like. However bad you think it is worse. It is easily one of the worst consoles I own. No, the worst. I'm gonna actually put my foot down here. It is the worst device that I own for playing a video game on. I genuinely can't think of one that's worse. Anyways, Haunted Castle, I haven't really invested much time into, but from what I've played, I hated it. It's just not fun. It has a bunch of, fucking, what's, arcadey bullshit in it. That's, like, really annoying. That are designed to suck quarters out of you, but there's no quarters anymore. There's just an arcade collection that doesn't let me insert more coins. So, like, this one's bad. I just don't like this one. Castlevania The Adventure, yeah, that's also D tier. This one's... I've got personal history with this one, and I think it is terrible. It is really, really bad, yeah. Honestly, I might have to put it in F tier. Because I'm seeing some down here that, like, I would not want to put on the same tier as Haunted Castle, including The Adventure. So, that's what we're gonna do. This is F tier. And Adventure gets to be our first. It's only 4 levels long, and absolutely none of them are fun. The first level is basic, and there's nothing interesting going on. It's just not very good. And then the second level is, like, bad. And then the third level is the auto-scroller, right? Which is even worse. I don't need to replay Adventure. Ever. Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. You know, as much as this game tormented me, I had a really great time with it. I enjoyed it a lot. Kid Dracula, on the other hand, I feel like I enjoyed it to a point, but it's just, like, it does not stick the landing, you know? It really doesn't. The final few levels of this game are really unfun and annoying, from what I remember. And then there's, like, a random quiz game in the middle of it that I didn't get. Adventure is Dracula not being a checkpoint and also being hard as shit. Is that the one where Dracula appears in, like, a really set pattern that you basically need, like, a fucking, like, guide to figure out? Or is that Belmont's Revenge? I remember all 3 of the Game Boy games having absolutely miserable Dracula fights. Okay, that's Belmont's Revenge. Okay. Yeah, I remember, no matter what I felt about the base game, the actual, like, ending of all 3 of these games was horrendous every time. I will never replay Belmont's Revenge as much as I enjoyed that first, like, handful of levels of the game because of Soleil Belmont. That dude makes it unthinkable for me to return to this game. That being said, I did really enjoy Belmont's Revenge, and I'm gonna put it in B tier. But yeah, Dracula's Curse, A tier, easily, I think. Super Castlevania 4, I think, is unsurprisingly going in S tier. Like, the Belmont's Revenge fight, because he had a permanent checkpoint, so it's like a weird puzzle. You will not beat him the first time, or the second, or the third. Unfathomable game design. You know, that's fair, that's fair. He is a checkpoint. I'll give him that. I don't know, maybe I was just still super annoyed with Soleil Belmont at that point. Still am. Still don't like that guy. Anyway, Super Castlevania 4 is fantastic. Just a really great time all around. Soleil is... yeah. That dude was, I think, one of the first times ever I broke the stream and, like, pulled out MS Paint and detailed exactly why that boss was dumb. Rondo of Blood, that's another S tier. I don't know which one I prefer between it and Super Castlevania 4. You know, I'll also grab Dracula X Chronicles as well, because these are the same game in my mind. I don't know which one I prefer, honestly. Super Castlevania 4 is just, you know, just like perfect. It's just such a good game. But Rondo's got a lot of interesting level design in it, I think. More so than Super Castlevania 4 did. I found out how to beat him no damage once, describing the pattern as like presenting a college thesis. Bloodlines. I think Bloodlines is a pretty solid A tier. I think I like it more than 3, but I don't like it more than the original Castlevania. The original Castlevania, I feel like I could play through an endless number of times. Bloodlines, I feel like, isn't quite there for me. Yeah, Bloodlines, I don't know, it's just a good time. This was actually one of the first games I went after I, like, really adopted the label of game collector onto myself. I was like, I want to own Castlevania Bloodlines, because this was, like, a really weird entry in the series that nobody... Like they had not re-released at that point in, like, decades. I think it's the last major gap in my Castlevania experience, unless you count Chronicles. I don't count Chronicles, but, you know. I remember I bought Castlevania Chronicles as a kid on the PSP, and I just had that thing on my PSP, tormented me for years. I made it to, like, the 5th stage in that game, the Tower of Gears, and just couldn't beat it. To this day, I can't beat that level. It tormented me for ages. In fact, for that reason alone, Chronicles goes in, like, F tier. Okay, D tier. It's got some good stuff, but overall, like, that game is so fucking mean. It is genuinely a miserable experience for the most part. The way that it goes about fucking you over is so unique. Yeah, it's too much. Every moment of that game is too much. Yes, it is that hard. The Tower of Gears level hits a point where, how do I explain this? It puts shit in the background. Gears and shit that are turning, as you can imagine. And some of them you can land on. Some of them you can't. There's no visible way to tell the difference between them. Some of them damage you. Others don't. Some of them throw themselves off of the wall to damage you. Others don't. Their movement is always different. You literally just have to memorize that level in order to finish it. And it ends with a boss fight that is freakishly difficult. I do not understand why that game is like that. Oh, goody, another one. Dracula X is going in F tier. I honestly don't know, like, I would, honest to God, play Dracula X before Chronicles any day. But I feel like that's because Dracula X is less cruel. Yeah. Chronicles is bad. It's not a very good game. It's mean, is what it is, I think, is how I would describe it. Dracula X, like, I'm placing it lower, but just know, if given the choice between it and Chronicles, I'm picking it every time. Neither of them would be good for me, health-wise, you know, but Dracula X I could probably finish if I throw myself at it enough. Chronicles I don't think I could ever. That being said, Chronicles I think is just a better game. It has better music, better graphics. It comes with the coolest Simon Belmont design of all time. This is what he looks like in my head. Always. Yeah, it's... I just don't like Dracula X. What Dracula X did to Richter, to me, is significantly worse than what Chronicles did to Simon, which was cool. Oh, Symphony. Symphony's one of the best games ever made. That's going in S tier for sure. I still don't know whether or not I prefer 4 Rondo. I think it's 4, and it's close. Yeah, I think it's 4. Legends. I don't like Legends very much, but I like it more than Chronicles. Because this ended up on Switch Online, I attempted another playthrough somewhat recently. And I didn't finish it, but I had a better time with it than before. But I still didn't enjoy it. Yeah, it's on there now. You know, I don't know. I was glad to actually revisit it for once. Is that game still expensive? I think it's still expensive. But yeah, it's on Switch Online now, so I took the opportunity, revisited it. I think better of it than I did before. You can definitely tell what you're looking for with the candles, like the fake ones, if you know what you're looking for. I can't imagine it was very good on a Game Boy screen, though. Anyways, Kid Dracula, this is the same as that one, isn't it? The same game? I don't know. I never played this version. I'm just gonna shove it and haven't played. Castlevania 64 and Legacy of Darkness. One part of me wants to put Legacy of Darkness on the same tier as 64, but it is the same game with more content, so I'm just gonna put it up here. As for the actual game, I think it's pretty solidly B tier. I haven't finished this one. I've played through chunks of it over time. And I don't know, I think it's pretty good. It's got a lot of cool game systems in there that I think are really unique to it. And as far as a Castlevania goes, it's actually super unique. We're gonna change the Rondo music. So I'm starting to... Oh, you know what? We never got to hear this on stream, but, you know, I figured might as well, play this. I don't think we ever made it this far. I think we got to the boss right before you can access this level. That's maybe a little bit too loud. Okay. Got sidetracked here. Oh yes. I'm going to put Legacy of Darkness on B tier. It's really interesting. Legends, I don't think it's a bad game, and I appreciate the style and storytelling. But it's very simply because I find it the most boring one. Yeah, I just don't think there's a lot remarkable, and the very few things it does do tend to be more, like, annoying or aggravating than, like, fun challenges. You know, like, a lot of Castlevania games are very fun because of the audacity of them. And this one, it just kind of feels like it's doing it to annoy you and, like, to make the game less fun to play. Like the trick candles. No other Castlevania game would do something like that. ever. It's just not something that, like, a kind of difficulty these games lean towards. Anyways, Legacy of Darkness, like, most of these other games kind of go for, like, an arcade platformer style with a lot of action, very high-octane, very, you know, fast-paced music and whatnot. Even if the games themselves might have a relatively slow pace to even other platformers of the era, Legacy of Darkness kind of goes full survival horror, and I kind of love it. I don't think it's perfect at it, but it has a lot of interesting things going on for it tone-wise, and it's one of its first Castlevania games to really try to tell its story using, like, 3D graphics. So it has a lot of weird stuff going on in it. It's really cool. If you've never checked this one out, play it. I really gotta sit down and finish it. It is in my N64 right now. I've just been dying to, like, jump into it. Anyways, I'm gonna put this one on a lower tier. Legacy of Darkness contains all of the content from Castlevania 64, which makes it super awesome that I own them both for some reason. And I don't know, the original, like, Castlevania 64, well, it does let you jump into the alternate character campaigns immediately, rather than having to finish it with the main character at least once before unlocking them. The gameplay improvements from Legacy of Darkness are just so much that it actually, it really does let you, or it really does make the game, like, feel like a finished product for once. Circle of the Moon. I don't like this one very much. I think Circle of the Moon is janky and, like, I don't think it plays very well. I think of the Metroidvanias, it is certainly the worst one. It's just not one I ever plan on revisiting. You know, I've got my Circle of the Moon streams. We're done with that game. Yeah, I don't even remember that. I remember you getting really heated about the guy who shows up. Whatever his name was? I don't even remember anymore. The, like, rival character in that game, though. I remember, like, he'd show up, and we'd get real pissed at him. Because he's just an asshole for that whole game. Otherwise, I don't... What even is the final boss of Circle of the Moon? Oh! Right! This bitch! This boss is fucking horrible. This is actually... This is lowering my opinion of the game in real time. Remembering that this is here. The final boss music, also enjoyed watching you take like 800 damage from him for some fucking reason. Yeah, he takes like 800 hits to kill, and he has like... He can kill you in 2 hits, basically. And he has like a really specific pattern that he repeats every time. So it's really just an endurance test of how many times you can do the same set of like 10 inputs in a row. Yeah, I remember this one being fucking miserable. Cause yeah, then he does that, and I think he dashes here? Oh, no. No damage? Jesus Christ, I could not imagine doing this. Yeah, it's a good song. Too bad it's tied to this boss. God, remembering stuff like this, actually, is like remembering, I don't know, a time in my life when I took more pride in having finished games than I do nowadays, I think. I definitely want to, like, that's a mindset I want to get back to. I don't know, maybe it was, like, knowing that I was getting into one of the hardest video game franchises ever, and that I could win potentially, that kind of made me feel that way. Yeah, here he goes. Yeah, he dashes, and then you have to fucking jump over him. Yeah, when I first played through the Castlevania games, I felt, like, real good for being able to finish them. Oh, God, I cannot watch any more of that. Anyways, Harmony of Dissonance. I like Harmony of Dissonance, don't get me wrong, but it's not my favorite. I like Harmony of Dissonance's characters, and the idea of its setting. I think a direct descendant of Simon, I believe it was, is like a really cool concept for a protagonist. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a direct descendant of Simon. Is that the one with Walter? Maybe? Hold on. Walter Bernard. No, that's, Lament of Innocence. With its dastardly villain, Walter. God, I had forgotten about this guy. He has, like, a really broken cutscene that plays when you beat him, too. Where, like, he isn't moving for the first, like, few seconds of it, but, like, everything else around him is. Lament of Innocence. No. The Time Traveler was Curse of Darkness, the next 3D title. This one. Yeah, this one's Lament of Innocence. Oh my god, the box art for Lament of Innocence genuinely just slaps. It's so good. I love the fucking box art. I just love the box art from this whole era in general. Yeah, those two are really similar, I feel, in a lot of ways. Curse of Darkness kind of just feels like if Lament of Innocence was an actual game. I don't know. I'm not the craziest over Lament of Innocence, but we'll place that one when we place it. Overall, I think Harmony of Dissonance is better than Legacy of Darkness. But it's not my favorite. I like the double castle gimmick. I like a lot of the boss fights in that one. I think the final boss of that one was a huge letdown, if I remember right. It was the one where it was just like a floating Dracula face. Oh, about time we hit another S tier. Hello, Aria of Sorrow. I don't know where I'd put this one. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Aria is just... It's one of those special games, you know, that doesn't come along very often. Games as good as that one. Where does the Marvel of Souls go in this? You know, I want to say F tier, but, like, it's genuinely playing, it's kind of fun. You just hit the button to drop the marbles, and there's, like, some strategy to it, not much. And then, like, the thing starts spinning. It's basically a slot machine for children. I don't know. I sat and played it with a friend of mine for a while. Got a bunch of cards out of it. That was fun. Those machines are really good for getting a ton of tickets. Like, a ton. Let's see. Lament of Innocence. I'm gonna put Lament of Innocence in C tier. Above Castlevania 64, I think. It's where it belongs. Honestly, okay, above Simon's Quest. It's better than Simon's Quest. There are fun moments in Lament of Innocence. There are funny moments in Simon's Quest. I think there's a bit of a distinction there. Dawn of Sorrow... Okay. Question for the chat. Am I allowed to count Dawn of Sorrow definitive patch? That one, where it removes all of the checks for, like, drawing on the touchscreen and stuff. Am I allowed to count that one, that version of the game? Because this is the difference between a game going in the top of, or into A tier, probably towards the top, versus like bottom of B tier. Okay. We're counting that version, then it goes in A tier. I still think I'd prefer to pick up the original Castlevania over Dawn of Sorrow in a lot of instances. Dawn of Sorrow's got a lot of fun stuff in it, but it's also, I think, one of the Castlevania games that has the most amount of, like, obtuse nonsense in it, in terms of the Metroidvanias. A lot of the time, the Metroidvania progression, it gets a little bit jumbled here or there, but it's mostly understandable to the common human. And Dawn of Sorrow gets fucking weird. There are a lot of instances in Dawn of Sorrow where, like, it feels like you are expected to have a Prima guide with you. Aria is kind of like that too, where you need to find all 3 of Dracula's powers off of demons occasionally, but like that one's solvable through a quick forum post. Dawn of Sorrow occasionally just has locations put in just the most obscure areas that you'd never think to go back to. Yeah, I don't know, Dawn of Sorrow is just weird. Curse of Darkness. I loved Curse of Darkness, frankly. I also especially, this one goes on top of A. I especially loved during the finale of Curse of Darkness, when I was talking about, like, Jesus, this game is so fucking hard, and I was fighting the final boss, like, actively, and we got a bunch of veterans to the game joining the chat out of nowhere saying, hey, why don't you have this item that makes the game much easier? And it turns out I was effectively doing a challenge run the entire time because I did not have one of the best items in the entire game that let me double my my stock of summons. Just because I didn't think to check like this one spot on like a map that there was a breakable wall. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Okay. Time for one of my most controversial takes. This is my favorite Castlevania. I know that a lot of people probably wouldn't agree with putting this above Symphony. In fact, this is sacrilegious to even, like, you know, even suggest. But God, I love Portrait of Ruin. Every minute of that game is fucking just beautiful. It's just so good. It's just such a fantastic time. The dual character gimmick, while not used a ton, because Charlotte typically feels so much weaker than Jonathan. Sympathy and joys from fans and love from fans and non-fans alike. It'll be okay. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. But like, okay, Charlotte ends up being a bit weaker than Jonathan most of the time, which is something I'm not crazy about. But like, the dual character gimmick is super fun. I enjoy that they're allowed to really expand what enemies are even damaged by occasionally in a couple of instances. Just by the fact that you have 2 characters to equip things to with 2 different damage types going on. The fact that there is a healing spell that takes like super long time to cast, and you're supposed to realize that you can use it on that vampire guy's daughters to like finish the game properly. Like, that's like one of the few true ending checks in one of these games that I think the average player can figure out on their own. Which is crazy. That's like a huge step forward for the franchise, okay? Otherwise, like, I love the variety in the maps. I love that we're allowed to explore outside of the castle for once. We're allowed to go to, like, pyramids and, like, these fucked up circus tents and stuff. I love that there is a level where the circus tents, like, the circus tent level, is, like, wrapping in on itself, and you have to fall through the middle, and it makes you fight Legion. Oh, so much cool shit in that game. That game's fantastic. Oh, it's 1 a.m. We probably should rush through the rest of this a little bit faster. Order of Shadows is going in F tier. I don't think that surprises anybody. It's not very good, but I think it's better than Adventure, so that's something. Order of Ecclesia can sit in B tier. I'm not the craziest about it, I've said before. but it's fine. I think it's a fine game. It's got a lot going for it. I think that's unique. Shinoa is one of the coolest protagonists we've ever gotten. She's really cool. Okay, Adventure Rebirth. I like Adventure Rebirth quite a bit, but I don't like it as much as like Dracula's Curse. So it gets to go in B. Judgment can sit in D tier. Yeah, I think that's right. Order of Shadows is very funny. It deletes him with no sound effect. Or actually, we didn't even have sound effects on, did we? Because we had to choose between sound effects and music. Good. I love Java phones. Anyways, what did we just place? Judgment. Kind of a janky fighting game. The only character I ever figured out how to play was Shinoa, and the only way to unlock her is to connect the game to a physical copy of Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, which, if you don't know, that game is like the most expensive of the Metroidvanias by a lot. Nobody purchased that one at release because the games were getting kind of stale at that point, so people didn't really want that one. I've never played the arcade game, is what I assume that one is. Literally, yeah, it just requires you to, it's like fucking DLC. It feels like DLC. Harmony of Despair. Okay, it can like sit down here. It's not bad. I don't want anyone to think that I'm calling this game bad. I think D tier is where the games start getting bad. But it's only fun if you have people to play with. And these days, it being locked to consoles, and I think Xbox is the only way to play it now. It's just not really feasible these days. You can get people together, IRL. Oh, we're gonna speed through these. Lords of Shadow is a fucking dog shit, like, terrible God of War clone, and Lords of Shadow 2 is just kind of more of the same, but I think generally kind of worse. And Mirror of Fate is, I think, yeah, I think that's probably a pretty proper place to put it. Mirror of Fate is just not good. It's almost everything about it I think is frustrating and terrible. And I have not played either of these two. Okay, wow, that is our Castlevania tier list. Suppose I'll post this on Blue Sky. Yeah, I just don't like it. Honestly, I think I dislike the adventure a little bit more. It is really, yeah, I think at the very least, Dracula X has interesting things happening in it. But yes, Dracula X and Adventure are definitely my bottom two. Although it is really funny that Mirror of Fate is sitting below a Java phone game. Anyways, I'm gonna call it there for tonight. I am tired. We have been going for, oh god, like 4 hours now, haven't we? Yeah, 3.5. Yeah, I don't know. I might stream later this weekend. We'll see. Probably not tomorrow night. I want a day off. I have had midterms all week, so I'm going to take a day off tomorrow. But perhaps we'll stream Sonic Generations on Saturday. God, I wish I had thought of that. Holy shit. Okay, well, I am going to go to bed now. Thank you for watching. Good night, everybody.